and welcome back. How was your week? We had a fabulous week. Thanksgiving and then the weekend and just hanging Christmas lights and just really getting into that Christmassy mode. So today is Friday, and since it kind of landed towards the end of the month here, I was like, well, it would be kind of silly to do my weekly favorites when let's just go ahead with my November favorites. So I'm going to be talking about all of the things I've been loving this past month, and I got to tell you, there are some really good things I have discovered, and so let's just get started. The first thing I wanted to mention, obviously I haven't been eating these all month long because that would mean several boxes, but I wanted to include these this week kind of as a weekly favorite because they are a limited edition cracker. They're Triscuits. Cranberry and sage, it just caught my eye. The box just looked delicious. They have like a cracker with some cream cheese and a cranberry, and it just looks so good. I'm not even kidding you. These are so delicious. They're very unique. Now think Triscuit, but there's a hint of a sweetness from the cranberry, but then the sage just, it's like stuffing. I feel like the flavor of stuffing. I do. I'm obsessed with stuffing. It's my favorite thing on the Thanksgiving table for sure. I always have a huge scoop of it. It's fabulous. So check these out. If you go to your grocery store, check these out, pick them up. Great for, Christmas is around the corner now. You're going to be having guests and family, little appetizers. There's like, actually they use these to make a cranberry and sage candied sweet potato. Interesting. Anyways, all I know is these are delicious, so I wanted to talk about them. All right, now let's get into the things that I have been seriously loving. These first things, I've talked about them a lot this month, but I've been living in them. Seriously, they are so soft. These are from the White Plum boutique on veryjane.com. Actually, it's jane.com, but Very Jane, that boutique website. The seller is White Plum Boutique. There's different sellers. These are fabulous. I really like this particular pattern. I think it's just very universal. What size did I get? I'm 5'4", and I ordered a small, I think it is. Anyways, they're so soft, so comfortable. Even my husband approves, and it's not often that he approves of me buying stuff. So, oh my gosh, I've been living in these, and I think they were $10.99. So if you're interested, the link is below. These are just fabulous. All right, moving on to makeup. I just chucked those suckers over there. What do you guys think of my outfit? My mom gave me this shawl, and for the longest time I didn't wear it because I didn't really know what to pair it with. But I decided to pair it with it's just like a golden little tank top, but it's just really cute. I think this is a great like holiday outfit for like going out for dinner or something. Obviously the shawl doesn't really keep you warm because it's kind of, really lightweight, but just for fun and a little glitz, little gleam, I'm kind of digging it. All right, let's move on here. The nail polish that I have been absolutely like loving nonstop, and this was included in my favorite nail polish video that I posted this week. The link is below for that if you missed it. But I did have some requests. I did ask you guys if you wanted to see nail polish videos from me because I have a lot of nail polish, and so my first video I put together was like my favorite go-to ones that are just kind of classic, kind of chic, timeless, just ones I gravitate for a lot. And I've been wearing this one a ton all this month. I think it's beautiful. It's called Julep Cocoa, and it is like this rich oxblood cream color. The formula is fabulous. You could definitely, you could probably skimp away with one coat, but I always do two just to be on the safe side. Just a great formula. The color is just beautiful. That rich, deep burgundy, almost borderline brown. Just a really fabulous color. I would have painted my nails today, but I have been in and out of washing dishes and decorating the house and this, that, and the other thing, so my nails needed a break, especially after filming that video of putting nail polish on and off, on and off, on and off. My nails needed a breather, but I still wanted to include it because it is an absolutely stunning color, so definitely check that color out. Now let's move on into one skincare item. Okay, so the story behind this is I've owned it for a while, and it's very expensive, and I seen a huge difference when I was using it, but then I got scared. I was like, oh, it's so expensive, I'm going to stop. So I stopped using it. I recently picked it back up and finished it, and I am never not going to own this or use it because I have seen a huge change in my skin. I don't know if you can see a change in my skin, but I can. It's the Perricone MD Cold Plasma. After your face is cleansed, this is the first thing that you put on clean skin unless you use some sort of serum. This fights the 10 signs of aging. Lack of elasticity, dullness, adds radiance to your skin, smooths out rough texture. Like, I have seen so many of those changes in my skin. My skin is so radiant and glowy without even putting moisturizer on it. And usually moisturizer adds that life and that glow back to my skin, but this has truly transformed my skin, and I can say that I've used up this whole thing. I have another one in my cupboard, and I will never not, is that proper? Probably not. I will not be without this ever, because it truly has transformed my skin. Yeah, this is he says you recommend, well, Dr. Perricone recommends applying liberally morning and evening on cleansed skin, and that is what I do, day and night. Like I said, it is spendy, but you only get one face, so you really want to take care of the skin that you have, because then your makeup's going to look better, it's going to apply better, and you're going to have to use less of it. So anyways, shout out to this amazing, awesome product. Oops. Alright, let's get into some makeup. Okay. This is going to be included in my yearly favorites. I'm already putting it out there. It is amazing. The Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer is fabulous. Once again, I mean, you see my face close up. It's not always pretty. Sometimes I have huge pores. This gets rid of them. It disguises them. It feels like velvet. Like, the texture of this makes your whole skin so soft, so smooth, so velvety. So when you go in with your foundation, it just glides on and it just looks so good. I love this product. I think it is a fabulous product. I like it better than the Benefit Professional for sure. This you put all over your whole face. The Benefit Professional is kind of for, you know, spot areas, so I usually use that, and then I go in with another primer if I'm going to use that product. But this gets it all done in one step, and I love this stuff. Seriously, it has really made my foundation look that much better. And speaking of foundation, I sometimes like to stick with one foundation, like applying one foundation. But I really like to play around and create combinations. If you guys are interested in a video of some of my favorite foundation combinations, thumbs up this video, let me know down below. I was thinking about doing that because I play around with my foundations all the time. And sometimes you mix two foundations together and it just really creates an amazing, beautiful finish. So this is what I've been lately, for the past 2 weeks, been doing all the time. I just can't stop. The Lancome Tinted All Foundation. This is a fuller coverage foundation. It's long wearing. It's more of like a matte finish. It's beautiful on its own, but I don't like a super matte finish. Like, I have powder on today just to kind of make my foundation last longer, so that's why it's a little bit more matte. But I use this YSL Touche Éclat as a topper. This on its own is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I find throughout the day I tend to get like an oil slick, like I just get so oily and it's just kind of gross. So together, you get the best of both worlds. You get the longevity and the matteness and the full coverage of this Lancome foundation, but then you get that glow, that luminosity, that youthfulness back to your skin with this foundation. And so the two together have been just so beautiful. I'm wearing it today and I'm feeling like I'm looking really, really flawless. And I gotta tell you, underneath, I got a lot of zits going on right now. You know, it's the holidays, you're indulging in things, you overeating on things, and then of course my face breaks out. So I'm always on the hunt for the perfect pairing. Maybe that's what I will call it, foundation pairings. If you guys are interested in that, thumbs up this video, let me know down below, and I will definitely do that. Okay, let's move on to this. I love this palette. I know some of you may or may not like these powders, but I think they really do a little something to the skin. I don't know, magical, but the one thing I've been doing a ton is taking this one in the center here. It's called Incandescent Light, and it only comes in this palette. You can't buy it on its own, and I really wish they would, because this is what I'm wearing today as a highlight, and this is what I've been wearing. I just think it's beautiful. You know, quite frankly, when I first got this, I wasn't sure how to use all these powders. I'll just quickly tell you, I use Dim Light all over kind of as like a finishing powder. I use the Incandescent as a highlighter. And this summer I was using the Radiant Light as a highlighter. It's a little bit too golden for me. It adds too much color to my cheekbones in the winter, unless I'm going for like a like a highlight and glowy blush all in one, but just on its own as a highlighter, it adds too much color, so it doesn't quite work for me. If you are darker skinned, this will be a beautiful highlighter on you. But I love these powders. It's really subtle. If you're going to be a bride anytime soon or planning on being a bride, have a wedding coming up, this is going to be a beautiful highlighter on you. It's not going to be too much for the camera. It's not going to be too not natural. It's just a really beautiful, subtle, lit from within type of glow here. And let me just, do you see that? It's not too much. It's just enough. It really gives you that childlike glow, and I've been really digging this. All right, now what is on my eyes today is my next favorite. I was not on board with this when I first got it. You have to be careful with the shadows, because if you blend them too much, they will blend away into nothing or just kind of look very muddy. But I am wearing this today. It's the Lorac Mega Pro palette. I know that you may or may not be able to get this right now. I haven't actually jumped on board the internet to see. If you can, I would recommend picking it up. It has a lot of beautiful mattes, a lot of beautiful shimmers, just great everyday wearable shades. I know eventually you'll be able to find people selling it on eBay or you know, like, you'll be able to probably eventually get your hands on it somehow. I really wish Lorac would have made this just a limited edition palette instead of like a limited edition for 2 hours palette, because that kind of irks me, especially when you find something you like, you know, and it's hard for me to talk about it. I mean, I guess you could find similar shades to what I'm wearing today, but you know what, it just has some really beautiful shades. So I don't want to talk too much about this, but I did want to include it because it's been a favorite, and so I'm not going to come on here and grab a palette that I haven't been using just to talk about an eyeshadow, but I have been using this a lot, so I did want to mention it. So if you do have it, you know, pick it up. You know, find some looks you want to recreate. I created this look today. It's just a really pretty, I used a lot of these purpley shades, and then sand and apricot are what are on my lid, and I'm really happy. You just have to have a light hand. Don't go crazy. I have to tell myself, slow down, because I'm kind of like a steam train. Sometimes I'm like a bull in a cat. What is it? A bull in a china cabinet? No, a china cabinet. Bull in a china shop? Bull in a china shop. Yeah, sometimes I'm a little bit like that. All right, I just noticed that I didn't pick any blushes. I rotate out my blushes. I don't wear the same blush all month long unless, I mean, I like to create a different look every single time. Kind of like I like to wear, I rotate my clothes. I don't wear the same things over and over again except for pajamas or like comfy clothes. But if I'm going to get dressed and go out of the house, it's like a big shebang for me. So I rotate out my outfits, so I kind of do that with my blush. And you know, I've already told you that I kind of pair my blush and everything together. So sometimes I don't wear the same one like hardly ever. So if a blush stands out, it's really going to have to be an amazing blush, because like I said, this big long spiel is all about rotation. So I have a lot of lip products. I am a lip junkie. Like, serious, hardcore, I love lipstick, because I can change that out all the time. In fact, I will put a certain lipstick on when I leave my house, and then throughout the course of the day when I'm out and about, I'll be changing it up, because I don't know. I just can't stick to the same thing. So I've been wearing a lot of, either been going for like a really nude look, which is what I'm wearing today, or reds. I've decided that red lipstick I really am a fan of, and I don't need more, but I would like to collect a few more red lipstick shades just because I love red lipstick on me, and we're heading into the holiday season where red is just a classic feminine woman color. And anyway, so here's what I've been wearing a lot of. This Rimmel Red Dynamite Lip Liner. I've been pairing this with a lot of different red lipsticks, actually. It's more of like a warmer toned lip liner. It's really pretty, and it's a good quality. It's decent. Look at that sun peeking in here. So this is the Rimmel Red Dynamite. And then there's two red lipsticks that I've been wearing a lot. The first one is the Too Faced Melted long wearing lipstick in Ruby. This truly is a long wearing situation. It is a beautiful, bright, bold red color. It's so pigmented, like so pigmented. Let me just do this. There we go. Absolutely stunning on. These are worth the price of admission for sure. They're long lasting. They're really opaque. They give you full on color, and yeah, you can drink a couple cups of coffee and you're still gonna have your red lipstick on. The other one I absolutely love and have been wearing a ton is the Dior Addict Fluid Lipstick Thingy in the shade Open Beat, number 753. Oh my goodness, this is so stunning. This is that classy, red carpet red lip. It's like a warmer, orangier based, gosh, almost has some coral to it. Just stunning. And the formula on these is so cool. It's this weird feeling on your lips. It's kind of like the suspended red color, but it's like gorgeous. It's like lipstick and gloss, and it's so, I mean, the packaging alone, I mean, you pull this out when you're out on a date or out with your girlfriends, you just feel fabulous. So that's that. And then what I'm wearing today is, I have been wearing nonstop. I've mentioned a couple of these things quite a few times, but this is the MAC lipstick in Hue. It is a glaze formula. It is stunning. This was the first nude lipstick I ever bought, and it's pretty, it's a lighter weight formula, really kind of glossy and really comfortable on the lips. Almost feels like you're not wearing anything. It's like a pinky peachy, very nude shade. I like to pair that with MAC's Boldly Bare Lips lip liner, which is such a stunning, stunning lip liner. It's, I mean, just those two together is just beautiful. And that looks more brown. I kind of did a heavy swatch. It's, you know, it's more pink on the lips. It's just stunning. And then in the center of that is this absolutely beautiful, very unique shade from Chanel. It is their Glossomer number 11 in Twinkle. I just can't get enough of this. It's like a pinky golden shift. And I like the formula of these Glossomers. I hate the price tag. But this color is so unique that it's absolutely justified. I mean, have you seen anything like this? It's justified to me. Like, if you find something that's expensive but there's nothing else really like it, well, then you might as well buy it. You know what I mean? So, that's all my favorites, guys. I hope you guys had a fabulous week. As I always tell you, don't forget to follow me. I've been all over Pinterest lately. Like, I've been obsessing. An obsession is kind of not even the right word for it, but there's so much, especially now as we're getting into decorating and Christmas cookie recipes. I tell you what, some of my friends pin the most fabulous cookie recipes, so then of course I have to repin them, but my account is Garay on Pinterest, so follow me and I will follow you, and let's just play together on there because I'm quite frankly obsessed. So stay tuned for Chit Chatterday tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a fabulous Friday.